episodes. You join me as we are on the M25 now. See, it's taken us 30 minutes just to travel a mile to get on the just because of I don't know, there's some sort of traffic lights further on down, and it's just backlogged up like. So it is a bit of a pain, but I say we managed to get through finally. We've got a EC250, so there's a Volvo EC250 excavator on, and we're going to be taking that back to Chepstow. We collected it in Typenhanger, and so we just made our way out of there now and making our way on the M25 up to the M40, and then M42, M5, M50, 449, and so on. And you're probably wondering why that is. That's purely because of it's because of the Severn Bridge at the moment. You can't have anything wider than 3.2 going across it, and we're wider than that, so here it is. So let's crack on. The weather isn't the best at the moment, but we'll see how we get on. Everybody seems to be in a rush on this M25. Gotta be honest, it's a very busy road. You know what I mean? We're talking at 10 to 10 in the morning, and you can see how much traffic's on it. Very, very busy. And we got a queue after the next junction. Can't make it up in it. It's all because of these wide loads which go through during embargo times, which cause all these roadworks. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Not roadworks, road blockages, and cause these delays. Definitely being sarcastic. The thing is, like I said before, you know, I mean, on the motorway we should be exempt. You know, I mean, if we haven't got an escort, then, you know, I mean, leave us travel on the motorway. I mean, like, I'm taking up one lane and not really causing a problem. Things are getting past me right now. What difference would that make 2 hours before now? You know, at 8 o'clock in the morning. Hardly anything. It's a dated, to be honest with you, very dated way of thinking. The rules. It's something needs to be done about it, and needs to be done about it in such a way that everything's unified, and everything is, you know, not only just unified, but, you know, everybody understands what every rule or what the rules are. Because at the moment, it's too many, it's too complicated, and it doesn't need to be like that. You know, they need to think hard, like, because what they are doing is bringing the heavy haulage side of the industry to a standstill, and that's basically what they are doing. They're making it so complicated. There's a lot of drivers out there at the moment which don't want to continue on with the industry. You know what I mean? They want to leave the industry, leave their work, and it's a shame really, because there's a lot of experienced drivers out there which are going to leave the industry, and because there's so much hassle in there, the youngsters, when you ask them, yeah, it's interesting what they want to do, you know, if they want to do this sort of work, yeah, but once they start doing it, a lot of them just go, I'm not putting up with that hassle. I don't want to be stopped with the police every 10 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't want to be I don't have to be worrying about all this paperwork and everything, and make sure everything's up to scratch, and, you know what I mean, it's a lot of hassle. You know what I mean? I think I'll go and do general haulage. So as you can see, we come into a stop. More times than not, the signs on the M25 are pretty correct. Queue after junction. Here it is. Oh, we're almost out of this. Almost out of this. There's the traffic here. And we're going up the M40 towards Birmingham. So bye bye traffic. want to see you again for the rest of the day. Did you know that the M4 almost went to the north side of Reading? Did. If you look at junction 8 and 9, you'll see that it's a motorway section there, just coming off junction 8 and 9, and it heads in a northwesterly direction, basically almost heading towards above Reading. Now that's the original route to the M4, and that's where it used to terminate. However, they extended the M4 when they made the extension to the south of Reading. Now, if they did go to the north side of Reading, what would have happened to the M40 that we're currently on now? Because this does go on the north side of Reading. Would the M40 still have been here? Bit of a question to ask, that one. Or were they the two motorways that just brushed each other before separating off again? To be honest, the way it is now is a better design. One serving the south, one serving the north. One going up to Oxford on the north side, one going to Oxford on the south side. So it does break up the traffic flow depending on where you're going. There's something to think about. 100%. To the top of the M40, you will see the left hand lane will actually go north, and then the middle and the outside lane will go south on the M42. So it's something you got to bear in mind. To go south and west, you've got to go left. If you want to go north and east, you've got to go, sorry, if you want to go south and west, got to go right when we're heading in a northerly direction, and then if you want to go north and east, you've got to go left because the roads cross over each other. It's a bit of It's a bit of one who could confuse people. But it's quite common around this neck of woods, and I would say, because if you want to go south, when you come into the end of the M42, you're going to go right, and then you're heading in the westerly direction. Or if you want to go north, you're going to go left. So it does confuse a lot of people. They'll be in the wrong lane, like. Got a couple of guys up the top there taking pictures. Yeah, so you can see now, right down 2 lanes. You got to be going left down 2 lanes, going right. Confuse it. Hello. That's the way it is. But this also, even though it's the last junction of the 42, it shares the same junction number with the, sorry, even though it's the last junction of the 40, I'll get my words right today. It shares the same junction as the 42, as in number. So the last junction of the M40 is technically halfway through the M42, which is junction 3A. So even though we passed junction 3 miles back, we come to the end of the 42. Sorry, come to the end of the 40, and we join it. We come on by junction 3A. Confusing? Confusing, I know. Confuse me trying to talk to you and explain to you about it, so it's not much work for anybody else trying to explain it to you. Although they'll probably do a much better job than what I would. So it's taken us nearly 3 hours to get here, so we are a bit delayed. Carry on our way now and find somewhere to stop. Probably be Strencham, I think, for a break. Saying that though, it's 12 now. This is when the services get a bit busy. I don't like normally stopping around at this time, especially with a machine on. Just due to the reason that it's harder to park up in. I mean, it's not like, I can easily reverse in somewhere because I can't really see behind me. So there's always that to think about. So this is the other junction I was on about, where we're heading in a westerly direction. But if you want to go north, you've got to go left, and if you want to go south, you've got to go right. So you'll see what I mean when I come up here now. Left hand 2 lanes there now. Go north. Right hand 2 lanes. What I mean by that when I say right hand 2 lanes, the middle lane counts for both. So the right hand 2 lanes then will go south. So you're doing that crossover again. And you see now when you come down here, where it branches off and then it goes over, fly over, which way you're just about to pass underneath. That flyover and take her up M5 north and we cross over underneath, go M5 south. We're just coming up to Strencham services. We're going to take a break here, I think. We're not about quarter of an hour off 4 hours of driving, so we'll have a break here. The next service is just because we travel at slow speeds, would be Raglan, but I say it just takes us a little bit close to the 4.5. Like, you know, I mean, we should be there within about 35 minutes, which is about 10 minutes to spare. But it's not needed. If we can't get space in here, we'll go to the wide load bay where we can have a break there. Ideally, we need to have 2 spaces which are next to each other, and we can just drive in and then drive straight out. But this being one of the very busy services, with not only trucks but cars and whatnot, and caravans and everything, the spaces tend to get filled up pretty quick. Now, that's a shame. You could see, I think I'll just pull over to the left here, to be honest with you. So we're making our way down the A40 now, as you can see. So this is where we meet back up with it, and follow it down. So we've just come past the junction with Ross and White, and we follow the A40 then down as far as Raglan. So where we seen it in Oxford, we've actually caught back up with it now. We've done a little bit of a loop to come around to get to it. Then we'll follow this down now, all the way down to Newport, and then make our way up to Caldicot then. Not Caldicot, well, yeah, Caldicot. The weather's not looking the best. As you can see, it's raining quite heavily, which means I'll have to put my waterproofs on later on. I've got to swap machines. I think it'll either be this afternoon, I'll be swapping over to an A40, or it'll be tomorrow morning. We'll find out later on. So we're just going to carry on making our way down. It'd be nice to get this journey over and done with. So far today, been just over 5 hours of driving, and we're not quite done yet. I think if we get this A40 on as well, it's going to be a bit longer of a day, because we'll be coming back up, ready to tip in the morning. So I'll probably stop in around Bristol area then, if we can. But because of the bridge again, and the width that we would have to go up and around, come back up this way, go up the Strensham, back down the M5, and back down to Bristol that way there. So it's a good couple of hours diversion, or maybe a little bit more. So we managed to get back, tip off our A40, tip off that, what do we have on? Oh yeah, the EC250, Volvo EC250, and then I say we've swapped it over now for an A40, which I'm not going to show. It's only a small little job, this one is. So we'll tip this off tomorrow in the morning, and that's it. But other than that, I don't think I've done it today, actually, on this episode. But remember, if you want to help the channel out, you can either do it by hitting the thanks button underneath the video, or you can hit the join button, and then you get some perks back as well. Like, so there's a couple of ways you can help the channel out. So if you're interested, and please do. See, everything just gets reinvested back into the channel, so that's never a problem anyway. And it just makes better content for you guys then. So we're gonna end this one there. So make sure you, we're gonna end this one here. So hopefully you've liked the video. Don't forget to like, join and subscribe, and give us a share if you can. All helps the channel out. And if you want to add any comments down below, then please do. Much appreciated. But other than that, Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.